Can you believe we have reached episode 160 and we have been sharing our journey with you for 1,276 days, or some 42 months. Hello my friends, and welcome to another episode of A Dream Called Meraai. And this week, number one, it's my birthday today, 1st of April. On this day, 62 years ago, in 1962, I popped out into this big, wide, wonderful world. I'm getting on to be a bit of an old bullet here. And also, we had another anniversary, and that was the anniversary of my open heart surgery, which was on the 29th of March, a year ago. 1 year. But I will cover that a little bit later. I've got some interesting stuff to share with you regarding our seals, which we went into detail last week. And I'm really hoping that I'm able to take Meraai home at the end of this episode. A lot of time has been spent taping Meraai up to ready her for her paint touch-ups. Almost every rubber that was glued on at East Coast Scratch and Dent has come loose. An exception being the seal running beneath our windows. Tyron, the owner of TreadCheck, decided to get some specialist advice on how to do this the correct way. Then Tyron LePan got a guy in to give advice on the seals on the vehicle. And he gave us an interesting insight as to why these seals did not hold. And what he reckons is they were put on too soon after the vehicle was painted. There was an interaction between the rubber and the paint, and that's why they just didn't hold. None of them held. Regarding the sealing of the front of Meraai, once again, friends we have never met gave us some valuable advice. During this week, somebody who I'm now going to refer to as the Iveco man, namely my mate Donald, he informed me that we really do need to look at sealing this windscreen, because we must put some sort of rubber thing across there, because when you're driving the vehicle into the wind, even if it's properly sealed with Sikaflex, water will find a way to weasel its way into the slightest little imperfection, and we don't want that. And he's absolutely right, and that is going to be sorted out. Something that has already been sorted out is our passenger door. It has been rehung and resealed and now works and sounds like a solid, secure door. However, on this side of the vehicle, things are a little bit more complicated. The guys have managed to sort out the handle, works beautifully, but the seals, the new seals we put on, were preventing the door from closing properly. So it's back to the drawing board on this door, because as we've learned with Meraai, nothing on one side is the same as the other. And I think it's frustrating our mate Tyron LePan a lot. The door opens and closes beautifully. However, if you come to this side of the vehicle, you can see what the issue is with that front door. I mean, that gap looks like a gap that you find on the old Land Rover panels. You know, it's something you could drive a bus through. On days like this, when I arrive at TreadCheck, I feel as though the clock has turned backwards. Meraai has been here before, and it was not that long ago. Arriving at TreadCheck this morning is a serious case of déjà vu, Groundhog Day, call it what you will. And that is seeing Meraai covered up, and it's because the Oaks have been applying primer to all the areas that we need to touch up. And I was just chatting to Tyron, and he was saying, yeah, this thing has got to him, man, you know, and it just has to be perfect. I've also thought, what's the point in rushing? Yes, it would be lovely to have this on my birthday, but why rush it? And like he said, his name is on this vehicle as well now, and it must be done properly. The last time Meraai was under wraps, was when Piet Badenhorst from East Coast Scratch and Dent applied her main paint job. Now you may remember I had a meeting with Brahm about all my bitches that I have over what I paid for Meraai. And the meeting, it was an amicable meeting, and at the end of it, one of the agreements we came to is that I would take the vehicle back to him for the paint touch-ups when everything was done. Well, I changed my mind, and everything will be done here, and everything will be done by trade check. I just think that's what I think, and that's what I want. Yeah, because I will then have peace of mind. Something that I did not want, but had to have, was for a team of highly skilled surgeons to open up my chest and do some major work on my heart. Major work that I believed I would not survive. This time last year, I was in a very scary headspace. Probably one of the most scariest times of my life. And it was life-changing and it was traumatic. I had readied myself not to survive open heart surgery because I had to. I'm a realistic person, and I made sure I had a little life file, and that life file had all my information in it. It had all the passwords for everything, all my bank accounts, which I then gave to Meraai, so that if I didn't survive open heart surgery, she would know what to do. Sure, like getting me going, just talking about it. And it's almost as though my premonition was a bit justified. For those of you who don't know, I had my aortic valve replaced. It sort of gave me a lot of tuck, and I was told if I didn't have it replaced, I wouldn't see the end of the year. But it was in ICU that the biggest wake-up call happened. I was in ICU for a week, and I remember waking up and just hearing a woman shouting, "What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened?" And then I heard a man's voice saying, "Mr. Leonard, it's okay, we've got you, we've got you." And my heart had stopped. So they had to jumpstart me. And there was no light at the end of the tunnel or near-death experience. There was bugger all. But I am very thankful that I'm here. I am thankful for the support I received from a lot of you guys in the following months, particularly from Meraai, my life, my soul, and my children. People do not prepare you for what goes on here after surgery like that. And as far as surgery goes, it doesn't get more hectic than open heart surgery. This was no bypass. This was like, I don't mess around, man. I go large. Anyways, my other birthday. The events of a year ago have put a lot of things into perspective. What has not changed, however, is my frustration of not being able to be on the road. So all these areas are now ready to be painted. The guys have done a very good job of smoothing everything out, and we're ready to start painting. But damn it, man, it's time consuming. It's really time consuming. We are so close to being done. So close. However, I still have some very real insecurities regarding our Meraai. Something that does not go unnoticed by those who are following our journey. This week I had to go and see my quack and just for a little checkup. So I'm sitting there, and the Oak's been following what's going on, with Meraai. He says to me, what you going to do if you're driving along and you're like 100 k's down the road, she bombs out? And I was like, brew. And let's be honest, it's something that I have thought about, because as she stands here, this vehicle is untested. Never mind roadworthy, untested. What does give me confidence is the quality of workmanship we are currently experiencing. If TreadCheck is not sure of something, they do research and find a solution. As yet, we have never laid down on our bed or sat in our dinette area. Meraai's interior has also never been tested. When I started this insert, I forgot it was a very short week. And and it's up. The week is up, and that means it's the end of this episode. So I'm not getting my birthday present of having Meraai in my driveway, but I think I have got a much better birthday present, and that is just the fact that I am standing here. I mean, that's mood. So my friends, I hope you reached your destinations safely. I hope you've had a fantastic short little holiday, spending time with your loved ones that you must protect with everything you've got and just cherish. We have no idea how long we are on this planet for. So but thank you for being here. Please get your mates to subscribe. I was getting all schmaltzy there. Get them to subscribe. I need more subscriptions. When I do my channel relaunch, which is going to happen, it's going to happen. I already started shooting, but I need more subscribers, guys. I even discovered the immediate family of mine haven't subscribed. It costs nothing. Just hit that subscription button on the YouTube channel, on my YouTube page. All right, thank you. I've waffled enough. I will see you in a week's time, hopefully with Axemandix. Yes, I will see you in a week's time. Please keep safe. Look after yourselves. Keep safe. Keep safe. Keep safe.